I'm a firm believer that when you start talking to somebody or dating or whatever, you have to make effort. And for me, that's low effort. Like, not even confirming the day before, or even the morning of, and hitting me up after the fact, after the time that we're supposed to meet, to say, oh, we still meeting, right? No, we're not, because you did not confirm. And like I said, I could have, but no. Because for me, I need to feel like you're interested. I need to feel like you want this to happen. You know what I mean? I can't be the aggressor in this dating thing. That's just how I am. Other women might not be that way, but for me, I really have issues with low effort. So in the beginning, I try to gauge people's effort and intent, because for me, if you really want to do something, you're going to make sure it happens. You're not going to forget about it. You're not going to maybe do it. You're going to make sure it happens. So if you really want to go out with me, if you really want to spend time with me, if you really want to get to know me, you're going to make an effort to do that. Even if that effort just consists of, you know, hey, I know we're supposed to meet up tomorrow, or we still on, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But you know what? Y'all might be like, hell no. And that's fine, but that's y'all. This is me. So boom, that was Chance, right? Now, who else we got? David, I need more time. I don't have enough time. Actually, I don't need more time for David, right? Boom, here's David. We was chatting for a while, and one day I'm in BJ's, he asked me if you could call me, right? So I'm like, yeah, you could call. My phone rings. I pick up. I hear singing. I'm like, oh shit, David could sing. So he's singing to me, Let Me Love You, right? So I'm like, okay, this is different. I'm pleasantly surprised, right? Let's fast forward, because me and David, we chat up, whatever. Fine. David wants to go on a date. He wants to cook for me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, fine. So we meet up. We decide we're going to meet up first. So David comes by. We hang out for a little bit in his car. We chit chat. And I'm like, okay, this is David. So that night, David said that he had to go out with his friends. He was going to a date night. I'm like, all right, enjoy. Okay, so y'all know I don't sleep, right? So I'm up. I think it's Saturday night. I don't remember. I want to say it's Saturday night. So I'm up anyway. I get a phone call. I want to say like 4-ish in the morning. It's a drunk David. And he's like, oh my God, leave me alone. Why she don't leave me alone? She don't know how to act. People don't know how to act. And I'm like, hello? And he's like mumbling, like barely like intelligible. I can't understand, right? So I hang up. A little while later, the phone rings again. I'm like, hello? And he's like, hello? And he's talking really slowly. And I'm just like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm okay. And then I'm like, are you home? Because now I'm like, you know, my man is seeming like something's wrong. So he's like, I'm okay. And then it's like, he's like, all right, good night. And he hangs up the phone, right? So my phone rings again. Mind you, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. So now this third time it rings and I see his number, I'm annoyed, okay? Because A, I have a kid, so the shit is ringing. And B, I'm like, okay, now his drunk ass is playing on my phone, right? So I pick up. I'm like, hello? Guess who answers? David got a whole girlfriend. So I hear, hi, this is David's girlfriend. I'm like, hi. Then I hear like, give me my phone. And somebody takes the phone from somebody. And then I hear, give me the phone. And I'm just like, okay, I'm too grown for this shit. So I was like, all right, because I was waiting, because y'all know me, sis, when I have a conversation, we gonna talk. So I was waiting to talk to her because I felt like she needed to know a couple of things. So I would have told her a couple of things about David. But she never got back on the phone, so I hung up. And there's a continuation to David's story that actually unfolded between yesterday and today. So we'll get to that, but not right now. But yeah, I was like, listen, sir, what are you doing? Like, we're grown. And it's so funny because the next day, David sobered up and texted me like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, we don't need to do this. So I assumed that he remembered. He didn't remember shit. So I had to remind him that his girlfriend called my phone. And he was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. He wanted to explain, blah, 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 blah. But that never happened. Or did it? All right. I'll share the second half of this another time.